What do you want me to bench me?
No. It's like that's.
You want bench Wiggs?
I don't think I said that.
Okay. I mean, you can suggest it. It's fine. But I mean, thanks, Steve. I guess. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you earn these things like patience and time to find yourself. And I think history is on our side when it comes to that stuff.
Welcome to Raw Sports TV 23. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. We're coming back with another banging video today. We're going to be discussing the NBA in-season tournament and the Golden State Warriors, who have been eliminated officially from the in-season tournament as they took on the Sacramento Kings, and they were eliminated. The Kings ended up winning the game 126-123. With their backs against the wall, the Golden State Warriors had to win this game by 12 points in order not to be eliminated from the in-season tournament, which teams are competing to go to Vegas to win a $500,000 per person prize and also an in-season tournament cup. However, things got a little dicey in this game, starting with Chris Paul. Chris Paul suffered a lower leg injury, and we've already talked about this through several of my videos, that while Chris Paul is an excellent option and a better, more mature seasoned point guard than Jordan Poole, he has a history of injuries: leg, hamstring, shoulder, wrist, and it just can come at any time, at any moment, as he went out last season and he disappointed the Phoenix Suns fans with a hamstring injury, and that injury just came at the wrong time in this in-season tournament. Also, Gary Payton Jr. was one of their best defenders. He tore his calf muscle and he had to leave the game, which turned this whole game around. But Chris Paul is very important to this team because Steph Curry has to go to the bench and he has to get rest. And when Steph Curry is on the bench, someone has to run that second unit. And Chris Paul is running that second unit, has ran it pretty good, and is in the top 10 for sixth man of the year this season as far as the excellence that he is bringing coming off of the bench. However, those things drastically turn with this injury. Now, the Golden State Warriors, which were up by 20 plus points, seemed like they had everything locked and wrapped in the bag. But some weird stuff started happening, and I've been questioning the in-season tournament. One, De'Aaron Fox had 12 free throws. The Sacramento Kings took 42 free throws. That's the most they have had all season long. And Malik Monk was 14 for 14 from the free throw line. Now, to me, it seems like the NBA is over the Golden State Warriors, and they did not want the Golden State Warriors to participate in this in-season tournament because they literally kept the Sacramento Kings on the foul line over and over and over again to bring them back into this game. And prior to then, the Sacramento Kings have not been able to beat the Golden State Warriors. We eliminated them in the playoffs, and we've been beating up on them all season long. But here comes the refs, and there were a lot of fouls committed, but some of the fouls were definitely ghost fouls. Some of the calls were very questionable. But the reason why I speak of the rig is because the LA Lakers are in this tournament also in Group C, and they faced the weakest competition in this tournament, playing the Portland Trailblazers 2 times, that's below 500, also playing the Memphis Grizzlies that are below 500. And when they played the Phoenix Suns at that time, they were below 500, missing their key players in action. And so the Golden State Warriors were placed in a harder part of the bracket. But in this game, they were up by 20, and then all of a sudden, the whistles began to blow. Another mistake that was possibly made in this game, Coach Steve Kerr did admit that he made a mistake by subbing out Moses Moody, who was on fire from 3, as he hit 2 3-pointers, and all of a sudden he subbed him out for Andrew Wiggins, who had been struggling all season long, and they're even complaining about his conditioning. He has struggled all season long to reach multiple 20-point games. So has Klay Thompson, who is averaging 15 points per game, who is shooting below 34% from the 3-point line, which is very low for him. And these things are piling up and causing a lot of problems for the Golden State Warriors, as Klay Thompson, who is looking for a max contract, looks like that may not happen because he is really struggling and not really recovered from his injuries, and it could just be the end for Klay Thompson. Draymond Green has been a little unhinged after his 5-game suspension, but remember, the Golden State Warriors opened up the season 5-1, and everything looked like it was on par for them to go really far, but things have really changed, and now we're faced with a lot of decisions as Chris Paul is injured, and also Gary Payton Jr. is also injured. Comment below, let me know what you think the Golden State Warriors need to do to turn their season around, and what do you think about the NBA in-season tournament? It seems a little suspect to me, the foul calls that were made in this game. I can't believe it. Malik Monk shooting 14 free throws, and De'Aaron Fox also shooting 12 free throws in one game. Man, they shot more free throws than LeBron James. But comment below, let me know if you think the Golden State Warriors can turn their season around.